For decades, Hollywood told us the story of two boys surviving a brutal industry together. But now, one of them is rewriting that story, and the truth he's sharing is darker than anyone expected. Because Corey Feldman is accusing Corey Haim, his best friend, his co-star, his brother in fame, of doing the unthinkable. And once you hear what Feldman claims happened behind the scenes of The Lost Boys, it changes everything. But to understand how it got here, you have to understand who the Coreys really were. Back in the 1980s, Corey Feldman and Corey Haim weren't just actors. They were Hollywood's golden boys. Teen heartthrobs. Box office magnets. Everywhere you looked, there they were, together. Interviews. Movies. Magazine covers. They were packaged as a duo, sold as a dream. And off-screen, they leaned on each other to survive an industry that chewed up kids and spit them out fast. Fame came early. Pressure came faster. And adulthood never really showed up. Then came The Lost Boys. A vampire movie on the surface, but behind the scenes, Feldman now says something happened that haunted him for decades. According to Feldman, during the filming of The Lost Boys, Haim allegedly approached him in a sexual way. Feldman recalls being confused, scared, and completely unprepared, especially as a kid who didn't understand what was happening or how to stop it. What makes the claim even more disturbing is Feldman's own admission. He says he feels partially responsible, that he invited Haim over, that he didn't say no clearly enough. Words that sound like guilt, but also like the voice of a child who didn't have the tools to protect himself. And then came the line that stunned viewers. Feldman claims Haim told him, "This is what guys in the business do." That sentence alone sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Because if true, it suggests something far bigger than just two kids on a movie set. It hints at a culture, a system, a cycle. And Feldman didn't stop there. He says Haim told him that actor Charlie Sheen assaulted him while working on the movie Lucas. A claim Feldman has repeated publicly before, and one Sheen has forcefully denied, calling the allegations sick, twisted, and completely false. That denial appears in the documentary as well. So now the story splits in two directions. One Corey making explosive claims. One Corey gone, unable to speak. And a public left trying to decide what to believe. As expected, the internet erupted. Fans demanded answers. Critics demanded names. Social media turned brutal. Feldman says he's been attacked nonstop, accused of protecting abusers by refusing to expose people. But Feldman pushes back. He says naming names doesn't magically protect kids. That public shaming isn't justice. And that being pressured to relive trauma for entertainment is abuse all over again. And here's where the story gets even more complicated. Despite everything Feldman now claims, he continued working with Corey Haim for years. Movie after movie. Interviews. Reality TV. Side by side. License to Drive. Dream a Little Dream. Blown Away. Even a reality show called The Two Coreys. To some viewers, that makes Feldman's claims harder to understand. To others, it makes them even more believable. Because trauma doesn't always look the way we expect. Then in 2010, Corey Haim died at just 38 years old after struggling for years with addiction. And with that, the story froze in time. Haim never got the chance to respond. Never got to explain his side. Never got to tell his version of events. Now, decades later, Feldman is left holding memories, guilt, anger, and questions that may never be answered. So here's the uncomfortable truth Hollywood doesn't like to talk about. Sometimes there are no clean villains. Sometimes there are no perfect victims. And sometimes two broken kids can carry pain that collides in ways no one wants to face. The question now isn't just whether you believe Corey Feldman. It's whether Hollywood has ever really told us the full truth about what it does to children. And that's something worth talking about.